Wow, that's beautiful.
Ever since a long-term illness led me to live part-time here in Paris, I've wanted to make a video about making crepes. As luck would have it, one day as I scribbled notes for the video while waiting for an appointment with my Paris doctor, a man seated next to me introduced himself, and it turned out that he owns a crepe restaurant here in Paris. He generously offered to show me how he makes his crepes. So I feel honored to take you along with me to meet Mr. Coquelet at his crêperie and bistro, Le Petit Hugo, located at 34 Rue de Cambrai. He's invited me to come before lunchtime. After living as a shut-in for 14 years due to illness, an experience like this makes me feel like Cinderella who gets to go to the ball after all. I felt delighted and surprised to meet Mr. Coquelet the way I did, because never once has a Parisian stranger struck up a conversation out of the blue like that, the way we Americans so often do. I find that Parisians tend to be a more formal people, and even when I've met them, it can take years for a friendship to develop or even to be invited into their homes. First, Mr. Coquelet explained that thin pancakes wrapped around savory fillings are called galettes in France, not crêpes. The French use the word crêpe for those with sweet fillings. Traditionally, the French make galettes with a thin buckwheat pancake made of buckwheat flour, salt, and water, so it also happens to be gluten-free. Mr. Coquelet lets the batter rest 24 hours to help develop a deep brown color. Dessert crepes are generally made with white pancakes made from white flour, milk, eggs, and sugar. Mr. Coquelet lets that batter rest for 6 hours to develop its flavor. When wisps of smoke begin to curl up from the greased grill, he pours on a ladleful of batter and after 30 seconds brushes it with melted butter. One galette he fills with raclette cheese, crème fraîche, roasted potatoes, fresh basil, and lardons, which is something like our American bacon. Another he fills with a cracked egg, caramelized onion, lardons, basil, tomato, and crème fraîche. Then he folds the pancakes around the fillings, brushes the outside with melted butter, and garnishes them with tiny lettuce tossed in vinaigrette. The folded dessert crepes are topped with whipped cream and ice cream, then drizzled with caramel sauce. After I finished filming, Mr. Coquelet surprised me by offering to make me a galette with a filling of my choice. My galette looked like a beautiful package, and when I took the first bite, its light, crispy exterior yielded to creamy goat cheese mingled with vegetables. It was a perfect end to an unforgettable day. To buy my book or to find the address for Le Petit Hugo, look in the description area below this video screen.